Last week, the Supreme Court affirmed states' rights to regulate confined animal feeding operations, also known as CAFOs. The ruling came in the case of National Pork Producers Council v. Ross, where the court upheld California's Proposition 12, which banned the sale of inhumanely raised pork products. The law requires that covered animals be housed in confinement systems that allow for freedom of movement, are cage-free, have minimum floor space, and identify covered animals to include veal calves, breeding pigs, and egg-laying hens. That being said, why is the conversation about CAFOs relevant to us here at home? Well, as I've reported in the past, these types of operations are present here in Northwest Ohio, and activists believe their impact needs to be studied further.
My initial emotional response is very much for the sake of the animals.
And protecting Lake Erie from pollution and contamination is a fight that our elected officials have also taken up.
Helping farmers to do better. They're doing as best they can, I think, in some ways with nutrient management, but we've got to strengthen that as well.
For many advocates, keeping Lake Erie free of pollution or possible pollution is a fight that's more so about future generations. In fact, just recently, activists received some welcome news. Federal Judge James Carr of the Northern District of Ohio approved a consent decree back on April 25th, establishing deadlines for completion of an action plan to address the toxic algae blooms that continue to plague western Lake Erie during the summer. It requires the Ohio EPA to submit a final plan, known as a total maximum daily load, to the U.S. EPA by June 30th of this year. The decree also sets deadlines for the U.S. EPA to review the total maximum daily load, and if it disapproves, complete a federal one. That would be a, quote, pollution diet, dictating the maximum amount of pollution the lake can take, while still being considered clean. And while for activists this is good news, they still have a fight on their hands. There are still many things they would like to see changed, and my reporting on the issue will of course continue. Reporting in Toledo, I'm Jaden Jefferson.